If you just coming in the live stream, what's up, man? It's King Lou TV, man. Finna help y'all with y'all mind today. TJ, what's the word? JT, what's the word, man? I'm blessed, man. We blessed to be here. If you here, man, God brought you here, fam. God blessed us all to be here. My allergies has been beating me up today. So my allergies is a special guest on this live stream. I done sneezed probably like 15 times already. Weather changing in Chicago, crazy. Today's topic is the. I'm just trying to help y'all with y'all mind, cause a lot of y'all don't know how to control this up here. Y'all don't know how lethal y'all minds is. Y'all be doubting y'all self out there. Y'all be giving up on stuff. Y'all don't try hard enough with things. Y'all think bad. You know what I'm saying? So I just really want to help y'all today, man. I made it very far in my life to be here right now today, 34 years old in Chicago. Um, Controlling my mind, bro. Um, Nothing bothers me. Nobody bothers me, no matter what they say, who they are. I mean, I came to a point in my life where I would no longer let a person's way of thinking of me or judgment or whatever it is like make me a different person. So we're gonna talk through the video. You can comment however you feel about mine and what you feel like, about the mind being such a terrible thing to waste, which a lot of y'all is out there wasting on a lot of matrix things. But shout out to Psychotic, man. We're gonna play this video, so y'all can kind of follow me on what I'm trying to teach y'all or try to see who out there on the same level, whatever the case may be. Like I said, put your feedback in the comments in the chat. Hit that like button too if you could, because I know y'all still sitting there watching and listening. Just hit that like button too. Shout out to Psychotic, man. This video is called "You Cannot Control Life. Stop Worrying." For real though, use your mind though, because I feel like if you use your mind in a positive way, you can potentially swing your life into a better direction versus being negative, like constantly watching somebody for a job that's literally going to change their life or could potentially change their life, etc., etc., in a negative way. Because then now you invite negative things in your life by doing that. When you do negative things, you invite negative things in your life. When you think negative, you invite negative in your life. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, we're gonna play this video, man. Well, first off, I want y'all to subscribe to his channel. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? I don't own copyrights to this, obviously, of course, but yeah, shout out to him, man. We're gonna play this video, dissect it real quick. You know what I mean? It's for my people that got mind control. Though I hate to disrespect the people that don't have control over their mind, that just go around like loose cannons. It's a lot of loose cannons out here on this earth, y'all. So y'all be careful out there. And that's crazy because they want to control your mind. Y'all gotta understand, man. It be evil people that want to control y'all minds out here. You gotta just keep control of it. Evil situations, past traumas, anything. It could be. It's a lot of different things. So, I agree with this title. You cannot control life. Stop worrying. Let's get it cracking. I'm gonna let
Imagine for
y'all
a
see it
second
too.
that everything you know is a lie. That every decision you made, every sacrifice, every tear, every smile were pieces of a game in which you were never the player, but the pawn. You don't notice it because the deception is.
He cooking though in the dough. Y'all gotta follow him though. He instantly just came in cooking though. Listen to him. He say life is a task that must be done playfully. Come on now. Sorry y'all for the camera.
Imagine for a second that everything you know is a lie. That every decision you made, every sacrifice, every tear, every smile.
I'm telling you, bro. Got your mind toe the fuck up. You think about all that trauma, all that stuff you've been through, all the people that betrayed you, all the times you lost out on your business, all the times you couldn't pay a bill, all the times you couldn't make a birthday. Like, bro, for real, bro. Got your mind gone.
Were pieces of a game in which you were never the player, but the pawn. You don't notice it because the deception is perfect. You wake up, breathe, walk, fulfill what you believe is your will. But what if you never had will at all? There is something that hides in the darkness of your mind.
My soul.
Something you don't control, but
Come
that
on,
controls
man.
you.
Come on, man. Hold on. Cook
But what
it
if
up.
you never had will at all? There is something that hides in the darkness of your mind.
It's something that hides in the darkness of your mind. Everybody, man. Everybody got them thoughts. And a lot of y'all be using y'all jobs. A lot of y'all be using y'all kids. A lot of y'all be using a lot of different roles and positions that you have gained. And it's sad because like y'all don't even know, like you don't even know it's obvious that something is wrong and it's dark inside you that's eating you alive. This called you cannot control life. Stop worrying. Straight up, bro. Straight up, bro.
Something you don't control, but that controls you. You feel it when you try to sleep and your head won't quiet down. You feel it when everything is going well, and yet anxiety still crawls through your chest. You feel it in those seconds of silence, when it seems that life itself is mocking you. That invisible force never rests, never leaves you alone, and the more you try to escape, the tighter it grips. I'm not going to name it yet, I just want you to perceive it, like a whisper piercing your skin. It's in every mistake you repeat, in every desire that ruins you, in every fear that paralyzes you. And the worst part is that it was always there, before you, bigger than you, stronger than any dream. What would happen if you discovered that everything you worry about is useless? That you've spent your whole life fighting against a shadow you can never defeat? What would happen if the freedom you've been searching for doesn't exist the way you imagine? I don't want to give you answers yet. I just want you to ask yourself, what the hell is hiding behind that feeling that never goes away?
Answer it in the comments if you in the chat. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying like my wife, but I'm saying like anybody else who in here listening. I do want to hear y'all answer because a lot of people try to hide behind jobs. They try to hide behind shopping. They hide behind like so many different things to try to cover up something that you could actually see. That's crazy.
I don't want to give you answers yet. I just want you to ask yourself, what the hell is hiding behind that feeling that never goes away?
I do want to know because, like, for example, right? If you know you're doing something wrong to somebody because you have a secret depression or misery or grief or whatever it is that you have hidden or insecurity or whatever it is, how do it feel when you finally get off on it and you finally get it done and you accomplish it? But after that, you still fighting the same insecurity. You still fighting the same, like, how does that feel? It's like y'all living demons out there. Cause you can't run from it though. Let's finish chopping it up with them.
Stay here. What you're about to hear from now on may break you, or it may set you free. You decide if you enter or run away. But if you enter, there will be no way back.
Nope.
You felt that strange emptiness when you achieved something you longed for. You promised yourself that if you reached that goal, you would finally rest, finally be happy, finally see your anxiety leave. But no, the moment you achieved it, the next desire appeared. The next goal, the next lack,
Back to
and
back.
once again the same anguish. It's as if life were a bottomless pit, and every victory dissolved before hitting the water.
That's how I feel about a lot of y'all people that be like, I'm chasing the bag and I'm doing this for the money and I'm trying to get all the money and the money, money, money. This how I feel about y'all. I feel like y'all really just chasing the emptiness. Cause like, let's be 100. How much money is enough? How much money is gonna make you be satisfied? So you gonna be so uncomfortable with your life until you get to that mark or that amount of money. What if you don't never make it? Let's finish listening to him though.
Do you know why this happens? Because it wasn't happiness you were chasing, but distraction. A distraction from the pain of existing. Schopenhauer understood.
That's a lot of y'all problem too, man. Like, get over it, bro. We here. It ain't the best life that anybody would, you know, whatever, right? But like, we here, bro. God gave us a chance. This is a journey.
The human being oscillates between suffering and boredom. When we don't get what we want,
The franchise partner program was something that was good for me. I had always wanted to be a business owner, and I felt
we suffer. When we do get it, we are bored. And that cycle repeats until the end. It isn't a flaw in the system. It is the system itself. The most disturbing thing is that we accept it without questioning. We wake up every day like automatons, convinced we need a new goal to justify our exhaustion, our sacrifice, our survival. But tell me this, have you ever truly felt that you reached the finish line of that race? Number.
Yep.
There is always something
Stop
more.
laughing.
Desire is never satisfied because it is programmed never to be satisfied.
Don't be laughing at these people out here that can't control their minds, man. I know it's some people that's on my live like, yep, got him. I already seen him. Yes, he's dangerous. He's a threat to humanity. Just ready to just call me a capital N word with a capital N though. But all right, let's finish.
It is a parasite that lives inside you, and it feeds on every illusion you create. And the more you try to appease it, the stronger it grows. Here is the unsettling point.
Hey, he cooking, but yeah, you can't run from that, man. Y'all be going to these jobs, y'all be going to these gyms, y'all be doing all that shit trying to run from shit, man. It ain't gonna go nowhere, champ. Let's finish chopping it up with him.
It isn't you who desires, it is desire that controls you.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Think about it.
Every decision you make, every step you take, responds to a will you never chose. You think you're driving the car.
Every move you make, every step you take. Hold on, man. We got some verses in the chat, man. Corinthians 10:4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Come on now, the mind, bro. Pulling down to strongholds. That's all mental work right there. See, look, y'all out there, I know y'all hearing this. A lot of y'all in denial. A lot of y'all trying to say, what's your point? I get it. I know, because you don't know how to control your mind. A lot of y'all might have some good minds out there. A lot of y'all might not. You might have to work on it a little bit more than the other one. But I made it, though, y'all. I'm at a level of where, like, mentally, I've passed a lot of y'all out here on this earth. And I'm not bragging in this video. I'm really trying to help y'all understand life and understand that the mind, please control the mind. The weapons used in a spiritual battle are not physical or worldly, carnal, but are divine and powerful through God, meant to destroy strongholds of human reasoning and pride that stand against God. Come on now. And a lot of y'all know y'all standing against God doing what y'all doing, because any bad doing, period, is standing against him. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to Psychotic, man. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but bro be cooking, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. Let's finish it. Let's finish it. You know what I'm saying? Woo wopping. You feel me?
But you're just strapped in the back seat while someone invisible accelerates without brakes. What's the point of worrying about what you can't control if you can't even control your own hunger for meaning?
Come on, man. What does it mean? You worried about something that you can't control, but you can't even control yourself? Come on, man. Y'all gotta be.
Will you never chose. You think you're driving the car, but you're just strapped in the back seat while someone invisible accelerates without brakes. What's the point of worrying about what you can't control if you can't even control your own hunger for meaning?
Come on now.
But here comes the sinister part.
Cook it up.
Desire has an enemy. It's called acceptance.
Yeah.
When you stop fighting for what always slips away, when you sit in front of the void and decide not to fill it, something happens. Desire writhes, it weakens, because you no longer feed it. And in that moment, when you truly surrender, a strange relief appears, a calm you will never find in the pursuit. It's not the explosive happiness sold in commercial.
In practice, you cannot control the world around you. You can only control your reaction to it. Nah, for real. And what's the word, 3D? Yeah, I learned that a minute ago, and I heard that last part a lot in my life. You cannot control the world around you. You can only control your reaction to it. Yeah, I think it's a different saying though. I forgot how it go, but it sounds something like that. But yeah, that's real talk. Carnal mind, a mindset focused on earthly, fleshly, or natural desires and impulses rather than spiritual matters. I'm talking about, man, I ain't even know that. I ain't never know the exact definition of that though. You know what I'm saying? And that's what that's called. Cause I'll sit here and call a person, you know what I'm saying? You know how you an insult a person, man, you stupid and you no, y'all got carnal minds, really. You know what I mean? That's what y'all have. Y'all not stupid. You know what I mean? FYI, Stoicism, if I'm saying that right, is an ancient Greek and Roman philosophy focused on living virtuously through reason, self-control, and acceptance of what is beyond one's control. Yeah. Notice it. Yeah, man. A lot of people, man, you know, like I said earlier, I think I said this definitely probably about 5 to 10 minutes before you came in. They just don't know how to control their minds, bro. Like they have that power to know that they have it, but they don't have enough power to like Psychotic was saying, to drive the car. You know what I mean? They in the back seat. They can't drive. They letting other shit drive them, like jobs, money, fashion, women. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even, and then they don't think it's being seen. But see, when you do something mentally, obviously you got to control your physical to complete it. Like you can't just, your mind don't got legs, on it. So it's like, and I think the craziest part about people with their minds, is they don't really believe everybody else can see their dysfunction or their misery or their anger or their just, you know what I mean? Y'all follow me? And I definitely want to finish cooking too, and finish letting bro play. But yeah, I'm happy y'all here, man.
Commercials.
Hold on.
It's
so bad to the point they are allowing their minds to drive them to do things they would never. Exactly. And it's crazy because they get emotional when they get addressed. See, people's minds are so far gone now in 2025. They become very emotional. And it's kind of different from like a narcissist thing, though. It's more like a mind control. Like, damn, I can't control my mind. It's overloading. Then they get to crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is conditioned for instant gratification, and they don't have the mental discipline to not give. Yeah, facts. They too impatient, man. They too impatient. They can't wait for it to pass over or whatever the case may be to see if it reveals a different outcome than what they expect, or you know, some people let themselves be out of control too. Yes, that's because they are so far gone. They are in denial from within and what they see, which is false on the outside as well. But they don't want to believe it, and they get mad if you tell them. Yeah, that's the crazy part, because you're supposed to be able to be told, you know, hey, this is how you look on the outside. I don't know if you noticed that or you can feel it, but it's obvious you can't see yourself. See, we can't see ourselves. We're not walking around the house recording ourselves, walk around and live every day, zooming in and all that on our facial expressions and how we say stuff and none of that. So we can't tell nobody that they wrong for whatever they see, you know what I mean, or constantly hear, whatever the case may be. Everybody, like, we have a look and a sound, so it's like it has to be identified. A lot of people show a lack of just mental control. Like, that's all I see out here. It's like, for example, great communication is almost illegal now. Like, motherfuckers just so normalized with that shit that it's almost like a sickness, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but let's finish listening, bro, cook up, and then we're gonna cook. I'm gonna cook after he done. Might drop another video and might just chop it up.
A deep
But yeah.
silence, as if the background noise.
Timeless,
Oh, that ain't go with the ass.
legendary, charitable.
For Halloween, there's nothing more iconic than the UNICEF trick-or-treat box.
Let's go.
Suddenly disappeared. The problem is that calm is frightening. Most run from it because they don't know how to live without noise, without goals, without the next promise.
Crazy.
They prefer the slavery of desire, rather than face the most dangerous question of all.
On my soul, I've been said, I used to tell motherfuckers, ask them questions, man. Go on and ask them, because get it out the way. You don't want to wait. I remember I was living with one of my friends a while back, man. And they was, we had a disagreement, and he was like, when you get back, man, I think you should leave. So I wasn't even gone yet. And I was with my girl, too. She said, come on, baby, we gone. Because I was finna go try to make some little bread, you know, shoveling and shit. So I said, no, we could leave now. Like, ain't no point of, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no point of waiting. Why would I wait? Why would I go make money and then come back and then leave? Like, I might as well leave now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, ask them questions to those family members and friends that you know that they don't want to hear, or whatever the case may be. Just say it. Don't wait, y'all. That's just a quick little, you know, just a little advice. Yes, my ex recognizes her impulsiveness and kind of embraces it. She can't think past 5 minutes from now and what consequences there might be to her actions. Right. Worst part about people is they have an impulsive mindset. They'll try to hurt you because they are completely out of control. Yeah, man. They very dangerous. And this is the world that we're living in today, y'all. A lot of people are like this. And being a person that's been in the world, you know, as much as I've been, especially the streets of Chicago, I can honestly say, like, this shit is out of control. Physical warfare is in the flesh, y'all. Like, well, I ain't mean to say in the flesh, but it's it's going on right now is what I'm trying to say, man. Because it used to be spiritual, but it's physical warfare now, y'all. It's kind of crazy, man. It's already under control by the system. Yeah, that's the whole thing. And this video being about, hey, man, you can't control life, stop worrying. That's the thing. I feel like I hope people catch the message through this. But his delivery with how he breaking it down is pretty cool to, you know, me trying to explain, like, your mind. You have to control your mind. You know what I'm saying? Impulsiveness is definitely weak. Like, anger is weak. You know what I mean? Like, being ready to pop off and argue, you know what I'm saying? See, now y'all got me finna cook, and I was trying to play the video. No, being easily triggered is a weakness, guys, in this society. You know what I mean? That's why, now I'm finna cook up now. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to 3D and my wife, though. But that's why I use the streets of Chicago for example. That's why a lot of these guys, end up dead because a lot of these dudes they can't take him, they can't take that joke that they know was funny as hell, but they don't like to they don't like it because it was about them and they probably ditched the first joke. You know what I mean? A lot of people is dying, a lot of things is failing, a lot of systems, organizations is failing because a lot of people they like for example, a lot of non-for-profit organizations is being ran by like a lot of black women, and being that women use their emotions, you know what I mean? They could easily deny a parent or a customer or whoever calls for free diapers all off their impulse, and they feel like, oh, hello, yeah, I ain't like how they sound when they was asking me, do we got diapers and you know what I mean? And it's like your mind, you have to control your mind. And then this what I learned, you gotta think good too though. This the crazy part about life. You do have to think positive though. You can't control your life. This is just a journey, y'all. We just going through the journey. But you could think good about your life. You could think good about yourself and the situation surrounding you and the people. And it could potentially, if not in that moment, be that way, or it can condition and mold into that. So you really want to think good. You don't want to live in a disguised ass life where you're running from yourself because every time you be around people, you be easy as hell to pop off, easy as hell to for a motherfucker to pull your buttons. Like you don't want to be like that. Because people out here, they really waking up to pull buttons. They looking for buttons to push. They looking for uh bears to poke. They looking for that. People probably watching me right now looking for that. People do watch me for that. Shout out to them too though. God bless them too though. But yeah, I had to say that because my people here, man, and we cooking up. Let's get back though. Shout out Psychotic, man.
What remains of me when I no longer seek anything? That's
That's what I said earlier. I said for the people that chase money and all that, how much money is enough for you to just sit down and say, all right, I'm good? Because I want to know, what is the feeling are you going to like, then what? You happy now? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what no one tells you. Remains of me when I no longer seek anything. That's what no one tells you. That the true enjoyment of life isn't in accumulating, or in controlling, or in chasing. It's in letting go, in staring the absurd straight in the face, in accepting that the river flows whether you scream, whether you kick, whether you try to change its course. And in the midst of that absurdity, instead of fear, freedom arises.
I'm just saying, man, y'all got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? No, you good. You good, 3D. You good. We chopping it up. We chopping it up. We live in the midst of a war, and the people who are around now could be on your side to help you or against you. This is when testing the spirit gets real, because deception is too. Deception is definitely real. But yeah, you good, 3D. You ain't distract me, man. I mean, you a normal person. There's not a lot of normal people in here. I got 5 people viewing it live, but y'all the only 2 in here. Thank you for the 2 likes, and I'm pretty sure that's y'all too. But yeah, man, let's finish letting them cook up.
Freedom from having to win every time, from carrying impossible.
Right, because that's how I am now. That's how I am now, for real.
Whether you scream, whether you kick,
Right.
whether you try to change its course.
Okay.
And in the midst of that absurdity, instead of fear, freedom arises.
I'm telling you.
Freedom from having to win every time, from carrying impossible expectations,
Impossible.
from submitting your peace to something that was never in your hands.
Never in your hands, bro. You ain't never grabbed that ever in your life. But you steady trying, though.
Now tell me, is it more terrifying to realize you never controlled anything? Or to discover that in that lack of control was the key to stop suffering?
Come on now.
Think about this. Every time you try to control the uncontrollable,
What happened?
you become an invisible prisoner.
I'm telling you, bro. And I guess y'all like being invisible prisoners because I can't do that. Y'all gotta stop doing that, bro. Like, it ain't no way you sitting here secretly making yourself suffer and then y'all be coming out here making other people suffer because you suffering. Come on, boy.
But what happens when you understand that the bars never existed? A darker dilemma emerges. Because if nothing can be controlled, then what's the point of playing? Here appears another subtle deception, one that devours millions.
The biggest challenge to starting your own med spa, especially if you're an RN, is finding the right medical director. Moxie, not only
The obsession with
Right. I don't even know what that is, but hold on, because my laptop a little low. I was just using this as a prop to say what I really want to say too. You know what I mean? To say what I want to say because I'm piggybacking off of what he's saying, which is basically, the world, bro. I'm not good with the terms of, whatever this may be labeled as, but I want to take from this and put to my message, which is, it's your mind. Like, we have to control our mind. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And a lot of people wasting their mind out here chasing money, chasing this, chasing that, chasing this, chasing all these worldly things. And life ain't even about that, bro. Our biggest battles come from within inside our mind. Because if I scratch myself, I'll heal. If I hurt myself, I'll heal. But if I have a mental sadness or fight, bro, I can't put a Band-Aid over that. Oh, okay. For sure. Let's finish, going crazy. Okay, static. Is it okay? Actions that teaches how to live a virtuous life by focusing on what is within your control and accepting what is not. Right. That's another reason why I said that, because and that helps me kind of let y'all know, like, that's why I wanted to put it in the mind is a terrible thing to waste, because a lot of people, they are mentally out of whack. They don't know what they doing out here. They think they know what they doing, but they really don't. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people out here that swear they got it made in the shade and all that, when technically they really don't. And I'm not talking about people who have money or who don't have money. I'm talking about the ones that's lost mentally, which could be a poor person or a rich person or a middle class. It don't matter. But mentally, what I'm saying is your mind, bro. Like, you got to take control of your mind, because your thoughts can become your reality. I'm going to start mine, King Louology. This King Lou TV psychology space and all that. I'm an astronaut, bro. We finna go out of space right now, bro. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, y'all. I remember when I was broke, man, I'm talking about broke. I noticed that my path changed when my mind changed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold on. Okay, yeah. For sure. Yeah, that's all. Very true, your thoughts. Yeah, I mean, especially your thoughts though. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, to her point though, yeah, like I said earlier, I just wanted to kind of use this to kind of piggyback off of it. Not really to represent whatever it represent. I'm just talking to y'all right now about mind control and how, like, back to like I was saying, when I was broke, so at first I would think that it wasn't no hope for me, right? I'm like, man, I'm broke. It's fucked up. I'm fucked up. It is what it is, man. I ain't think nothing of it. Then I started thinking, like, okay, I'm gonna end up getting a job one day. I'm gonna end up, so my mind, it helped that become my reality. Guess what? I end up getting a job. end up getting a job, and I started to learn like, damn, what I think it could become my reality. So it's even so it's so small that it can be you going in the gas station saying, "Oh, let me get this," and thinking that this is not good for you or it won't work for you because it's small or whatever the case may be. It's not a good material pick. It ain't gonna work for you. It's really that deep. I'm telling you, it's really that deep. And then you also got to learn when you control your mind and you have control over your mind. Be careful what you invite around you or what you dissect when you listening or whatever can be attached to your emotions or people. You got to learn that, man, you can't allow certain things because you can't live a very strong, mentally controlling life and you're surrounded by people who can't control they mind. You know what I'm saying? Um, or positivity. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to get back to. Positivity. You gotta be positive, bro. And that's where my faith came in too. Like I got mind control and I found faith when I was that broke. And I was like, I started to realize like, okay, this God coming within me too, because I believe in myself and I don't, I accepted because I wanted the best clothes. I wanted the best shoes. I wanted all of the flashiest, the nicest car. I wanted all that, bro. And I felt like I wasn't nothing without it. So when I found how to control my mind and think positive, I found God. I found patience. And it seemed like everybody wanted to hang out with me. At that moment in my life, that was when I was like 20, 21. It seemed like everybody just wanted to be around me. Matter of fact, I think it was before that. I don't know the exact age. All I'm gonna say is everybody wanted to be around me, bro. And I didn't know that I had a light like that to where people seen my change. Like they seen like I wasn't the typical, NIGG, you could put an A or ER, whichever one, that like, man, like it's still happening to this day, y'all. People see me right now and really be so surprised and stare at me because they just so used to, especially in Chicago, they so used to the pan sagging, the thug and the gang banging, the rapping loud, all that. You know what I mean? So the man, bro, like even with y'all relationships out there, you can't be thinking that your partner doing something or like vice versa. You know what I mean? Like you gotta start fresh every day in your life because this is the journey, y'all. It's not the destination. Like it's not about the destination. It's really about the journey. How your journey gonna be? How do you think your journey is gonna be? And I guarantee you, if you try this from here in this video, I guarantee you, eventually your life will turn out like that. Trust me. Interesting conversation that I don't hear a lot of people talking about mental discipline and integrity, but those are things I think about and practice daily. I promise you, me too, bro. And I feel like what puts us, and my wife does too, what puts us on another level is like we're building every day. We not, I'm not coming on here as a person that has a YouTube page trying to shit on everybody and tell them they dumb as hell. I'm just letting y'all know how I evolve mentally. You know what I mean? Like fashion and shit, all that shit don't move me no more. Y'all could go look at my video. I've been wearing the same hoodie. Like I don't care about none of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not ungratefully saying that. I'm saying I've been elevated from chasing those images that all the guys is chasing out there with want the highest fashion, the best jewelry, the baddest car, the biggest crib, like all this, you know what I'm saying? This made up shit. You know what I mean? That's distracting you from life itself. Cause I just, I'm sitting right here talking to y'all. I ain't gotta pay for nothing. Like we do live for free though. You know what I'm saying? And I cherish that more than anything. Try to stay positive. I prefer to stay positive. It does lead to more positive. I promise you, bro, people out here right now trying to make it seem like I'm a negative person or a bad person, bro. I'm positive than a motherfucker, bro. Like I'm gonna be 100 to you, bro. Even when I have misunderstandings with people, I still be thinking in my mind, like, bro, I hope they don't think I'm trying to continue on the negativity or whatever the case may be, I'll be really looking like, bro, I don't care. I will crack a joke about that shit. Like, and I know I could be wrong sometimes. So it's like, I'll take accountability and shit, you know what I'm saying? All that. And then, like, I could be corrected. I could be taught. Like, a lot of people, man, homeless guy said, people don't know why they hating, so you got to tell them. You got to tell them. People are so deep into their minds to the point they hate any and everything. Yeah, straight up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mind, bro, you got to really sit back and just really think. First of all, you got to be able to be alone. I ain't gonna lie, you got to be able to be alone. Now, I think that's one of the biggest tests for a lot of people that they know they haven't failed. And I'm talking about alone without technology, any type of form of technology, with just like simple, just mind control, where you thinking about the stuff that you was trying to run from. You know what? I'll give some advice to all the people that's fighting mental battles, insecurities, grieving mentally, misery from they kids or whatever it is. I just want to tell y'all what I did. What I did was, not only you got to find God, but you got to think positive about it. You can't keep thinking like, oh man, they gone, man. I ain't gonna never, for example, a person that's grieving, they gone, man. I just miss them so much. Now you got to reverse it. It's always the other angle. Flip that around. They gone, man, and I know they proud of me, and I know that, for them, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to, remember them in the good times and the good moments. That's just my example of a person who would be grieving. But mentally, I'm a lot more ahead than I may even show on the internet, y'all. Like, you have to really be around me throughout the day to understand, like, I live totally different. Me and my family, we live a lot different from 98% of the world. That's why people see like, oh man, you ain't getting a lot of views, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, because most people like me, I notice even when I see people on the internet that's, smarter than me or whatever the case may be, they don't be having a lot of followers either. And if they do, they still not known. That's because a lot of us, like me, I'm on here to really talk to y'all. I'm not on here to see if I can get 100,000 views. I'm not going to be on here tomorrow like that. I'm not going to be on here when I get 20,000 subscribers like that. I'm going to still be on here just talking to y'all. I know the chat might be moving a lot faster though, or whatever the case may be, but that ain't what I'm chasing on this platform though. A lot of people on here are though. Don't get me mixed up for them though, because I'm really just talking to y'all. And I'm really trying to help with the mental strength that a lot of people need out there. And show y'all how to get it. Show y'all how y'all got to gain it, when something negative comes up, always try to find a positive lesson in it for sure, and an opportunity to turn something. You got to, though. You got to. And even when you can't turn it into a positive, you just got to turn it into something that's going to keep it from blocking you. That's it. Because all the time, realistically, y'all, some motherfuckers will do you wrong, and you just got to face the fact that they doing you wrong. You can't even turn them, a motherfucker doing you wrong or something that's wrong into a positive. All you could do is just say, look, I'm going to put this over here. That's what's up. That's some fucked up shit. But I'm going to leave that over there and just keep going. You know what I mean? But that's 100% 3D. It's all about living it. On my soul, people that are in the world hates being around us because we live differently. We don't live in a world like everybody else. Their minds are in a carnal place. That's not how we live. Yeah, and what she's saying is, like, we don't celebrate holidays. We don't want to go out to the... me and my family, we literally don't go out on certain days of the week because we know this is the day that, et cetera, et cetera. And a lot of people outside, we don't do that. We don't care about clothes. We don't care about shoes. We don't care about being the freshest. We don't care about having the flyest. We don't care about approval. We don't care about other people's judgment of us. We don't care about Man, where it go? It's so many different things about us that's different from people in this world. But all I can say is we live normal. You know what I mean? When you find God, you will understand a lot of changes that we adjust to in our life as a family. Especially with starting with positivity, we very positive, bro. Like we don't do the negativity, we don't do the negative, we don't do uh yeah. We don't do a lot. Okay, so here goes some more examples. We don't do casinos, holidays, parties, shopping, unnecessary. Yeah, we don't do all that. We not, we really not like that. I never been like that. And shout out to the high school I went to because they helped me not be like that. Trying to keep up with a bunch of kids that got the best Jordans on. I just, we ain't like that, man. And that's not something that you hear because you can get on here and you can get on here, right? And I could put this hat on, right? And this hat faded. Y'all can see this hat faded. I could put this hat on right now. And the first thing a person to do is come in this live and say, man, take that hat off, boy. That hat bogus, bro. Put another hat on. You want to know why? Because that's what they live. But me personally, I'll rock this thing, bro. The rest of this video to show y'all, like, bro, I don't care. I do me. Because what people didn't learn, too, with fashion, too, this is what I learned. It's a fashion tip, little random, right? It ain't about what you wear. It's how you wear it. You could wear anything. You could make a $2 hat look like a $20 hat. Straight up, the way you wear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I ain't trying to mess up my good haircut. I just got mine. Shout out to my barber. Anyway, man, I'm not materialistic either. Peace of mind and integrity is the most valuable things to me, and what I focus on over material. That's 100% us too, bro. We all got that in common, bro. Like every day, I try to set the bar higher mentally. Sometimes I wonder, right, Mr. Carter, what's up? Sometimes I wonder. I'll be like, man, how strong am I today? How strong am I gonna be today? And my strengths be, being a black man living in a, in Iraq. My patience get tested. I guess I wouldn't say my gangster get tested because I ain't no gangster. You feel me? I would just say people just they don't believe that I'm a calm, respectful young black man. So they really be trying to trigger me out here in the world, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. My wife done seen that. Like people that done been outside with me done seen that. A person that look like they'll literally stare at me on some. You know what I mean? Like for real, for real. And they'll be so in denial as I keep walking, they steady turning around. Like, is he really like a respectful motherfucker? Like, for real? This nigga ain't finna rob me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I be peeping it all, bro. I get it a lot. But I'm used to it now. You know? Yeah, Mr. Carter back in here. What's the word, bro? We literally have on the same clothes from 3 to 4 years ago because we've been same size for 3 to 4 years now, letting stressful situations take over our body. We accept things. On my soul, man, me and my wife, we might be going through some crazy times, bro. This shit got me crossing up my words, bro. We going through so much. We've been going through so much, but man, we so strong and healthy, bro. It's almost unbelievable, bro. You would have thought that this couple, speaking on me and my wife, like you would have thought we would have been out here going crazy, bro. Burning shit down and tearing shit down and beating motherfuckers up. And no, the opposite, bro. The total opposite. And I ain't got no shame in my game, bro. I ain't got no shame in my game. Motherfucker can't. What y'all gonna say about me? Oh, he be wearing this. Yup, I would. I got this motherfucker from Sheen. Yup. Thrift store. Yup. I'm gonna get them used. All right, I'm gonna go and grab them. Long as you ain't have no fungus or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. I'm gonna make it work. Let me get that pack of noodles. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why do people act like the struggle ain't low key really save our fucking lives. Shit saved a lot of our lives, man. So I was here. You and Danny had a deep conversation. Oh yeah, we was giving our testimony through the journey. You know what I mean? I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah. How people view us and double take. Yeah, they be double taking though. You like, sure, nigga, this nigga ain't got no gun. I feel like if I was to ask people, do you want to pat me down? They would literally pat me down on some like, I know he got a gun on him. And it's been like I know he got a gun on him. I'm sorry, because I know black on black men crime is crazy, bro. I know it's crazy, bro. But I ain't got no gun, bro. I ain't got no gun on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people gotta stop staring so hard when they realize that it's like, all right, bro, you've been staring at me since I walked in the store, man. I'm obviously not finna do shit, bro. Like, knock, knock, motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've always thought you very calm and respectful. That's something on my soul. I don't see parents first thing I pay attention. Yeah, man, I'm big on character and stuff. I appreciate that 3D. Shout out to 3D too. 3D been here for shit. About what? Shit, nigga. I don't even know. But you've been around since damn near really day one. But yeah, bro, I'm happy you noticed that. I don't give a fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't want to sound like the scripted shit that people say, because they don't break down. They don't give a fuck. I'm gonna break mine down. Like, I care, but I care enough to do what's best for me, or decide what's best for me, or let linger in my mind what's best for me. Because a person to spill some shit on you and you'll be like, damn, now I'm thinking about how they got robbed. And it's like, no, you got to detach from a lot of shit emotionally. And that's what I do. My uncle did teach one good thing that I'll never forget. And he said, you got to move without feelings, man. Unfortunately, you can't let everything goddamn trigger you. And it's like, for example, people come on the internet and they get to talking about negative comments. My nigga, this YouTube. You gonna see negative, positive. Unfortunately, I can't explain the weird comments you're gonna see, because that shit is just, I can't explain them. Them motherfuckers just something wrong with them. But that's what you're gonna see once you decide to hit that live button and come on here and put videos and all that. You gotta expect that. So why would I get mad if somebody come in the chat saying something dumb or whatever the case? I mean, what did I expect? You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like, I done been in jail enough, bro. Spending my 19th birthday in jail, bro, is probably one of the greatest lessons I ever learned in my life, bro. No lie to you. You would have thought we would have separated, crashed out, did drugs and alcohol, but oh my God, everything we going through or went through, I'm talking about, really made us stronger and healthier, bro. I think I am literally growing into my prime, and I've been in my prime. I think my prime is literally now, and it just seemed like the longevity of it is just like, because right now, I know, me personally, I think if I was to guess how old I look, I feel like I would say like 27, 29, maybe 30, 31. And the whole time I'm 34 years old. I'm 34. I'm almost 40 years old. Ain't that crazy? And if you see me move, bro, I'm still hooping. I can go hoop and play 20 games right now, bro. I might be sore when I'm done, but I will be able to do it. Like, it's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, off the look, it's diabolical. Yeah, bro, because I'll wear some motherfucking, some beat up shoes, bro. I'll do that, bro. I don't care. Because I noticed that, like, for example, my girl, right? A nigga up a rack just off looking at what I got on some, like, man, she with this bum ass nigga, woo woo. Nigga, you don't even know, like, nigga, she really with me for who I am. So if anybody come along and meet me through YouTube or know me personally, been here long enough, you gon' rock with me, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You wanna know why? Because I could be corrected, I could be taught, I could be called out, I could have uncomfortable I could do that without us getting into it. And guess what? I got something even better. Even if we don't see eye to eye and you want to go that way because you just say, man, Lou off the wall, he just too much. I must still respect you and wish you the best. And it ain't gonna be no bad blood. See, my next live, I was gonna surprise y'all, but my next live coming soon is gonna be titled Breaking Generational Curses. This is what I'm really finna start doing. because there's enough people on the internet talking about problems and all that. I'm breaking generational curses. So with the mental live stream today, I want to help y'all learn how to think like me and how why everything good keep happening. I ain't gonna brag or nothing, but God been snapping though. He been putting me through some stuff, but he been helping me. Like, bro, my health is top tier, bro. I feel like I can go fucking dunk the ball right now. That's crazy, bro. Like, I feel like I can jog for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's when you get happy with life. You get that back. You know what I'm saying? I got to speed up to the convo. I was just having a convo with my OG Tor. Hey, niggas, and I had to explain the difference between black. It's a difference between black men. It is, bro. It is. You know what I'm saying? It is, bro. It's big difference, bro. See, a hood nigga, he might shoot you. Depending on how, whatever, I don't care if you're talking to him about a bag of chips. That nigga will shoot you. A black man, he more than likely, the furthest will probably be him raising his voice. That's it. He's not going to touch you. He's not going to strategically think about plotting against you. He going to address it and move on. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love this man. He is rare to find. A lot of people hate him for being what he is, normal, but they see it. Yeah, man, it's crazy because my wife literally is a witness of seeing a lot of people say this and that about me, bro. But I'll be looking like, nah, because I even talk about the shit that I fucked up, whether it was a friendship or a family member situation. I'm gonna talk about me if I caused that shit. I'm gonna talk about what I did that caused it and shit and take accountability. See, yeah, that's different as hell because a motherfucker will do something wrong or say something wrong, mentally play with you in a narcissistic way and fuck around and make you feel bad and you ain't even did nothing but just try to, hey, bring them to attention. You know, you gotta tell them why they hating. You gotta tell them when they fucking up. And a lot of people would take that shit and make you feel like you fucked up. The whole time, ain't nothing wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shout out to my wife, man, been holding it down, man. She was with me when I literally didn't have shit at all, to where when I had it, boy, we was doing the thing, and you know, shout out to her, man, straight up. Yeah, that's crazy. You said 28. I'm telling you, I was thinking that too. I'm looking at myself right now, like, yeah, I'll probably say 28. Nigga, I'm 34, finna be 35 next year. Thing I called out on you. You took the initiative to change and you didn't. Yeah, I used to be a narcissist, y'all, and I ain't even know. So what I did was I had studied it for like 3 months. No lie, I was watching videos about it and everything, and I'm like, damn, I'm a narcissist ass nigga, like. So I wrote down some goals and I had knocked them out one by one. And it just helped. That helped me get mentally strong too. So it's a lot of things y'all could do out there. You could kind of like research some stuff. So the internet, I wouldn't say depend on it all the time, but you could like find out stuff about yourself just off using a certain thing that you could constantly do. And people in this world too, y'all got to start telling people what they doing wrong so they could be able to work on what they doing wrong. Okay? And don't get mad when somebody tell you either. That's how mentally strong I've became from like she said, addressing things about me. All right. Good, man. I'm confident you're just strong, solid. Yeah, I gotta lead her. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I seen you saying Lunas, and I'm like, damn. It was like a weird reaction when I read it the first few times. So this how you know mentally, I'm like, I just be trolling too. I'm like, this nigga ain't never just called me Lunas. Yeah, but anyway, and I just kept going, bro. But I'm like, boy, Lunas. It's like weird though. It sound kind of cool, but it's like, Lunas, nigga, what? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be building hub every day. I build hub every day. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because one thing I learned, this is why a lot of men, I'm dropping jewels in a lot of different subjects. A lot of men got to understand, stop complaining about women, y'all. A lot of us men ain't leading these women to be better women. That's why they messed up. Yeah, these bitches ain't shit. They ain't doing this and that. Yeah, bro, because the old girl, the last 5 girls you was with, you ain't helped them do nothing mentally. You ain't even teach them how to face the world. You ain't teach them about shit. So how is you complaining about a woman like we? So this what I mean. Like we are a reflection of like she is me. So when I'm not around, or if you go in her live stream, you gonna see me. You gonna hear me. Why? Because we talk a lot, and I gotta lead her. We have to lead our women, y'all. And I ain't talking about lead her to a damn boat and fucking the Bahamas and having you know what with her for 3 hours. I'm talking about mentally digging that woman's mind, bro, and grab her and walk with her, show her how to walk this way, that way, show her how to accept. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. For real. Facts though, facts though. Shout out to 3D and Mr. Carter for really seeing the growth. And I appreciate y'all. What's amazing is y'all breaking the generational curse with me, just being in here, being positive. You know what I mean? Just being able to see and being able to really be here, like for real, because this world is fake, y'all. This world is all this shit is fake, man. A lot of people lost in this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Okay, on the 5th. Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot you the same time as me. You the same time as me, 91. Y'all, the world needs, yeah, seriously. Yeah, man, it's a lot of, I mean, if we think about the baby mamas and baby daddies in the black culture, man, what we gonna say? 99 or 100% of them either beefing or they damn sure ain't together. Guaranteed. And if you is, come to this live and comment how long y'all been together. Shit. You was still a good man and I was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, one thing I appreciate about my relationship with her, and that's so different from all the other ones, um, she really helped me really step outside of myself. Cause it's not always about us, y'all. It's really about how, like I say, I can't see how I'm treating her. Cause I'm not her. I can only be me. So when you step outside of that, outside of yourself, when somebody say something to you, whether it's a stranger or, you know what I mean, relationship like that, step outside and look at yourself for a second. Try to get them patterns. Try to chase that shit. If you want to be a better person, see, I want to be a better person. I want to be a better person. I want to be a better husband. Every day I work to be a better person, a better husband, a better black man, a better father, a better student of the game, to the world, to learning, a student, like a man of God. I always try to better that every day. So I'm not competing for nothing else. I don't care about making nobody else satisfied at that point. You feel me? Everybody do. Oh, okay. It's cool. It's cool, Brody. You gotta help them. Yeah, not just physically. Not just physically. So a lot of niggas be out here ready to, you know what I mean? Be ready to woo up. Like, bro, help that woman spirit, bro. She need a God-fearing man spirit to lead her. But see, you gotta find God first. 'Cause a lot of niggas, they don't even care about. They act like they really following God, and they wouldn't even really be doing it, and then get to complaining about the relationship, but the relationship toe up because you ain't even leading her right. You leading her into disaster, bro. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to introduce our wives to God. Not go out there and get married with the contractual marriage. That don't really mean nothing. That just mean the system finna help y'all spend y'all money, and he finna control y'all and combine y'all debt. That's all that mean. How many men out here really open up a prayer and introduce their wife to God? Because that's what we supposed to do. I have. You gotta be married spiritually. A lot of people ain't even connected spiritually in these long ass marriages and relationships. They just love having, you know, what with each other. You feel me? Strong mind. It takes a strong mind, bro. It takes a strong mind to see it and get away from it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 15 years. You feel me? Demi, what's the word? You feel me, Mr. Carter? Salute, bro. I'm trying to get like that. 15 number is a strong number. That's a bond ain't nobody gonna break. And I'll continue. I want to hit 16 next year. Me and my wife, we going into 6 years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be saying 7 next year. Like, it's about love. Love really help us black men out here in a world full of hate that we gotta live in, dealing with consistent racism and all this other shit, judgment and all that. The best thing to do is to come home or be able to, like, like walk outside of my room when I'm done my live and know my loving wife right there. You know what I'm saying? Just feel, especially when she ain't toxic, trying to control you and your money and all that shit. You know. But the mind is a terrible thing to waste, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A man don't even know how to love women because they got mama issues. They gotta heal they self before trying. They got to, bro. You gotta heal from the mommy issues, feeling like mommy gotta approve, feeling like mommy gotta do this, mommy gotta do that. I need my mama. I need my. I went through one of the harshest lessons, and that's not really having my mom as much as I wanted. But I did learn, though. When you find a wife, it's in the Bible, you're supposed to cling to your family. You're not supposed to be. That's when you found a wife, you know what I mean? But you do supposed to honor your parents, but that's about it. And that's what I do. And for the advice for the brothers that's lost out there, yeah, get to your wife, man. Your family gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? Let them go. Um, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta heal from the pain, from any pain. Man, I appreciate that 3D. Yeah, man. What I be saying, you know what I mean? I be like, man, hood nigga turn man to God. That's what I would label myself if I was to describe me. Because like I always bring up this story. Like, we used to laugh at my homie when he got locked up and he found God. So when he got out, we used to laugh at him. I ain't really laugh at him like that, but I really was on the side of like, yeah, that's lame, you know. Then I grew to really be like, I never. So what was crazy was when I was homeless, right? I met one of my friends that's a big rapper, and he helped me in a way that none of my friends did. You know what I'm saying? And that's through God. He led me to reading certain scriptures and Bible, and he would always tell me, like, he used to always tell me, bro, read Proverbs. You know, we would always talk about like what we talking about right now, like mental control, mind control, and understanding your journey in life, all that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, man, it's crazy because he wasn't one of the friends that laughed at him either though. It was like just random how he just so happened to, by showing me that bro believe in God, because we used to be in the streets together. Like, he was a lot wilder than me though, you know what I mean? Like, he was a lot more violent or whatever the case. But not like killing people or nothing like that. I'm just saying he was like a street dude. But for me to see him again, not only from blowing up from rapping, but to see that he found God, and he this all if I call him right now, he gonna be saying the same thing, bro. And we was he helped me get a room when I was homeless. And it was pretty cool, bro. It was pretty cool. So yeah. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Y'all. I had to situate something. Oh, my hat done fell off. Look at my hat. Look at my hat. My daughter drew me that picture up there. Shout out to her. Where was I at, man? I think I read bro comment. Yeah. Oh yeah, bro was saying that. Yeah, man. I was talking about how like yeah, my journey of finding God and all that. Yeah, bro was really about it. And I learned that it's like, okay, obviously y'all see I'm from the hood. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I ain't like all the way from the hood, but I'm all the way from the hood. But I'm like, man, I don't gotta change myself. All I gotta do is change my ways. Like all I gotta do is build myself to be a better person and carry myself as a better person through God. So that's how I became who I am right now, y'all. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. I always leave that good impact off on people. Because it's the journey. Through your journey today for the rest of your day, I'm sure it's gonna be a good day. You wanna know why? Because my spirit is good in this live, and I don't feel a certain animosity towards the viewers in here or none of this. Like I'm not calling the matrix either of coming on here. Oh, I hope that I can get 1 million views in this stream. And no, I'm really on here to deliver a mind to help y'all mentally think and strategically, think and graduate in life and really get to that point where it's like you don't care if you got that fake chain on or them fake shoes on or whatever you got on or that $100 million pair of Gucci shoes you got on. It don't matter if you got on either one because you happy to just have some shoes. This how I am. This how I been. My OG could tell you right now. I love you, son. You always been patient with me. I don't care. When you learn yourself, you learn that. You know what I'm saying? I used to look, I got one of the coldest wives because, bro, like I really am me, bro. Be you. It's somebody that's gonna like you. Control your mind. Don't let your mind control you, y'all. Cause don't let your trial and error control you. Don't let your past trauma. Don't let yesterday's mistake control you. Like just don't let your job control you. Control your mind, bro. Control it. It's gonna try to make you think about sad stuff, and you might have to let a few tears out. It's cool. Get back up, brush it off. Control that mind. Positivity and good things only. It's gonna be good. You know what I mean? This how I live. This how we gonna live for 30 years. Okay, things fell apart, but we still our best friends. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, 3D. She right there. That's what me and her got. Ain't nothing gonna stop it. And ain't nothing gonna stop y'all. Y'all probably not together, but once y'all connected spiritually, bro, y'all is together. You know what it say, bro? What I learned from a wise man, RIP my pastor. Y'all not supposed to separate, 3D. And I hope both of y'all hear me telling y'all should never separate because once y'all found God within each other, even though y'all not together, y'all still are supposed to be connected. Y'all cannot separate, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. So y'all, I'm proud of y'all, straight up. A lot of women treat their sons like they men. A lot of women treat their sons like they men. A lot of women, a lot of mothers be liking their daughters, liking their sons and shit, envying their relationships and all that shit. You gotta stay away from shit. You gotta set it straight, especially when you become an adult, because it's two differences from you loving your mama and loving your wife. And a lot of wives can see it. They'll call that shit out an adult. Hey man, shout out to our wives when they be calling shit out. They be accurate than the motherfucker because they could see it's different. It's like playing a game. Why we love playing the game as men? Because we could see the game. You can't see yourself walking around the house. Get what I'm saying? And if you recording yourself, see yourself walk around, you weird as hell. But yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah, man, no disrespect, but I be seeing, man, and Lord, like, I don't want to have nothing to do with the FBG Duck situation, but I be seeing his mom in a lot of different things. And I'm from Chicago, and I don't have nothing to do with their beef, but I be feeling bad as far as, like, man, I wouldn't want my mama, like, even if I was to really be in the streets, I definitely wouldn't want my mama to have nothing to do with that shit. Like, I would try my hardest to try to get her away or just like, you know what I'm saying, let her know, being that I'm living that life, Mom, don't never go on camera. Mom, don't never do this because you my mama, G. I shouldn't have even been living like that as your son. But like to see like the mothers now, like that shit is crazy, bro. That's why I don't be mad at like, all the young black on black situations out here, because a lot of this because they moms living all spiteful and shit. You know, they living in grief and misery. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, a lot of men, because they think their son is gonna fulfill that. They think that. They think that. And I feel like the mothers, they really look at their sons as their partners, and they be afraid to admit that shit. They be really lusting for their sons and shit, and really wanting to say shit like, yeah, you know what, you're my man. My son is my man. And it's like, bro, you know how messed up your son gonna be mentally? And this is why I said men out here talking about women messed up, but really we messing the women up. So how we messing a woman up and then complaining about them? I mean, bro, she didn't have mommy issues. She had her mother. You know what I'm saying? Probably, maybe not a father, but she had a mother at least. You know what I'm saying? Refuse to let go and they become jealous. Yeah, automatically. Vice versa. And then the father become jealous of the husband that their daughter is dating and all that. That shit is crazy because they possibly either not in a relationship or don't want their child to be in a relationship. So they in denial about that shit. They don't want to accept it. And they never will, too. A lot of parents never will. Because you're going to be their baby forever. That's toxic shit. Y'all got to stay away from that. You're right about that. Yeah, that's where bitter baby mama. Yup, bitter baby mama. They sons around the father. Yup. That's how I'm going through now. Now, picture this, y'all. I got kids that ain't around me, that can't talk to me. Do you know how no disrespect to their mothers, you know what I'm saying? But do you know how, like, much they would gain from being around me? Bro, my daughter right now, she's smart. I'm talking about, bro, the levelness of smartness in my daughter right now is unbelievable. Baby genius, bro. Baby genius, bro. She's literally on the verge of talking to me, and she's not even 2 years old yet. She right there. How come, and I'm going to say this last one, how come her first word was a 3-syllable word, bro? And I'm looking like, how you learn this stuff I ain't never even teach you, man. I ain't even get a chance to teach you. But picture the bitterness and them not letting me want it. And I don't have shit against them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. Want to be present. Shout out to us fathers that just want to be in their kids' lives. I just want to be in their lives so I could be able to talk to them and help them. They need my help. I want to help them. It's crazy, bro. No matter where they at. Yeah, for sure. But the man ain't gonna suffer once he let that situation go. That's another thing. That's why the title of this video was cool. You cannot control life. Stop worrying. It is what it is, though. Because the mother really gonna suffer in the end when you think about it. Because this is what I feel like a lot of people don't forget. You can do something wrong, but you cannot choose the consequence to what's gonna happen from that. You feel what I'm saying? Follow me. For example, our kids gonna get old enough to understand what the internet is. How y'all think my daughter's gonna act when they realize that? How y'all think my kids gonna act? They gonna be like, that's my daddy. Oh my God, this is my daddy. I'm finna watch. Where you at? Where you at? They gonna get the comment under the video. Like, this is how life plays out with everything. That's why you can't do wrong to people. Even if it's a part of your job to do wrong. You don't know how we can't pick our consequences, y'all. We can't pick them. We can only control our mind and go through this journey of life. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, we both been there. The women hate their adult daughters for being in a healthy relationship. You feel me? It's like the women hate the daughters for being in a relationship because they want them to be single, little EEs, you know what I'm saying? And the fathers hate their sons to be in a relationship because they want him to be a hood, YN, you know what I'm saying? Or ON, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. I don't even know why they keep making it. Anyway, YN sounds so weird, though. That sounds like something that's supposed to be on the end of something that's not, that you don't supposed to say. Like, I don't know. It's just, people be making up. Yeah, God gonna put it back together for sure. What these outside forces trying to tell people, gotta know themselves. Nobody can tell nobody who no one is. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was talking to my OG, man. She was like, yeah, because you. And I'm like, nah, OG, like, I ain't the same no more. Like, I'm not who I used to be. Like, I'm extremely different now. And I know it's crazy because I ain't gonna lie, the crazy thing about me, y'all, I used to be a vulnerable person. Like, you more than likely ran me over back then. Cause I wanted friends, I wanted friendships, I wanted all that. You know what I mean? I wanted that extremely bad. So even if you was to like do something petty or something, I'm still, hit your line tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I grew. And I'm doing what's best for me every day. I can't, I'm leading, you know what I'm saying, by example now. You know what I'm saying? But nobody knows me. They could assume who I am, right? We all could assume black men are just violent and angry and need help. We could assume all white men are racist or whatever. We could assume all Mexicans want to make tacos. Like, we could assume all that all day. But what happened when you meet that Mexican that really ain't racist or don't really even eat tacos? Or that black dude that just ain't mad? Or that white guy that just love all cultures? Then what? You know what I'm saying? Then what? I'm just saying. Yeah. Why you got a camera in your bedroom? Cause my thing is, if you think about it, like, who finna watch that? You finna watch that? You finna watch yourself walking around your crib? I'm not finna do that. What we gonna run it back for? I don't need no camera to really look at myself. Not to look at myself. For example, like, I'm on here to talk to y'all. A lot of people be obsessed with the wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just weird. You feel me? Okay. My belief that true love is, yeah, for sure. On my soul, that's what it is. Even if it means separating, that's what the best thing you could do, especially a healthy separation, bro. Not like y'all finna tear each other head off. Separation that's y'all breaking the generational curse. Cause most breakups end bad as hell. Motherfucker be done what? Or verbally end bad. Somebody said something. Like, what? You ain't said that the whole relationship. What you mean? My socks be really stinking though. Like, I'm just saying though, like, that's healthy, bro. Even if, yeah, growing up in the 90s. Man, shout out to the 90s, man. Yeah, that's all. That's it. That's how I get down, man. You know what I'm saying? You cool with me, I'm cool with you. Don't be going around talking about I'm like this and that. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, come on now. People out here trying to be people that they ain't. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? It's the Generation X, man. They fucked up. I'm sorry. They messed up a lot of this stuff. They talking about the younger generations, and I'm like, motherfucker, y'all raised them. Like, y'all raised us. How the fuck are you blaming me, motherfucker? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely finna smack that video right now, y'all. I'm trying to catch up to all the comments. I ain't like reading like that, but like reading was a cool thing. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at y'all comment. Yeah. For sure, 3D. For sure that. I don't know what the hell going on now, man. Straight like that, bro. But I'm gonna finish dropping some sauce and a little bit on y'all, man. I'm gonna finish dropping some sauce, and I didn't even know I was on here an hour and 27 minutes. Why y'all got me on here like that? That's how you know a person a narcissist, when they get to saying shit like that. Why y'all got me on here so long, man? Like, nigga, you can hit the end button right now. Let's hit this video though. Shout out Psychotic, man. Psychotic.
Purpose. We've been convinced that we must have a clear mission, a destiny that justifies every heartbeat. Sounds nice, doesn't it? A life with direction, with goals, with a why. But it's another trap. Purpose is, for the most part, an illusion that desire invents to keep itself.
My mama, motherfucker be using they narcissistic, you know what I'm saying, skills and shit. Motherfucker ain't that shit. Do they got degrees for motherfucking narcissists and shit and courses? Cause a motherfucking narcissist, they be fast, boy. They'll make you feel bad for anything. That shit, a narcissist will make you feel bad for shit that's good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I just graduated. Graduated? You don't remember the young black man that got killed after he graduated? He got stabbed with a number 2 pencil. And they killed him with his math book. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? You tell him you finna go somewhere. Yeah, I'm about to go over here. You finna go over there? You finna go over there where motherfucker just got chased by a coyote and a evil squirrel? How you get chased by an evil squirrel? That's crazy. Evil squirrel. On my soul, important, man. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Thinking about graduating. Yeah, I graduated. I finally got my degree. Degree? You talking about like the deodorant, right? Because you don't deserve a degree. That's what people really be wanting. Motherfucker want to tell you don't deserve nothing. That's because they mind's corrupt, man. Carnal mind, bro. They too damn busy trying to figure out what's the best job they could do at some shit. And it's like, bro, you did a good enough job being alive. What the? Straight up, I should have made some more coffee.
5. Look closely. The one who seeks a purpose isn't looking for freedom, but for structure. For a stage where they can pretend to be in charge, when in reality they're being dragged along like everyone else.
Straight up.
And the most disturbing part is that purpose, just like desires, is never satisfied. Today you think your goal is to succeed at work. Tomorrow you think it's to build a family. Later you think it's to leave a legacy. Always something more. Always a new mask of the...
Always something new. Don't y'all hate a motherfucker always making up some new shit? Soon as you finish some shit. Finally, man, I got my degree. And I keep using the degree as a joke, shit. I got my degree, man. Got my crib, got my car. And then here come that random ass thought that make you feel like you ain't did shit. Shit, nigga, that's it? You gotta get your master's degree. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, now your ass just chasing some invisible ass satisfaction that's already satisfied.
The same thing.
You do not gotta pay to live, y'all. I just blinked over 1 million times, G, and I inhaled and exhaled over about 4,000 times, and I'm using my arms and my legs and my mind right now for free, y'all. I ain't have to pay nobody. I ain't have to use a debit card. I ain't using a credit card right now to talk and move my body when I end my live. I don't have to pay nobody to use my legs and my arms, so life is technically free. So it's the land of the free because they ain't beating us for being alive like they was back then. You know what I'm saying? So slavery is a choice, you know. I appreciate Psychotic for this video. If y'all want to watch the full thing, y'all gonna have to go on his channel. It's called Psychotic. And the video is titled "You Cannot Control Life, Stop Worrying." I kind of wanted to end it with this video with this guy. You know, because this gonna help y'all mentally. This wise man, when he was talking about the journey, not the destination, man, because a lot of y'all lost. And like I said, this is a mental exercise help video for a lot of y'all that's out there chasing. This video is for everybody out there that's chasing jobs and satisfying their friends and they partners, and they just satisfying that want to, man, I gotta have the mics, I gotta have this, I gotta do that. This is for y'all, and I want to teach y'all that you don't need to satisfy nobody, and you don't need that shit. Trust me, bro. Why you think if you go buy the knockoff brand of Dr. Pepper, the shit kind of tastes like Dr. Pepper? I mean, like, and Dr. Pepper ain't even good for you, so what you tripping over drinking the knockoff one for when the real one fucking you up? Probably worse than the knockoff one. What you living for? I know my beard ain't completed and you keep looking at the little space right there, but it's cool though. It's cool. That was random as hell, but I'm a random motherfucker like that. So what I'm really trying to say is, like, yo, man, like, don't be easily triggered out here in this life, because there's people that's gonna try you, bro, every day. They gonna try you, G.
Bye, sweetheart.
They gonna try you, G. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Satisfying a world full of hate, we are conditioned to believe we must live our lives. They want right. All of us, see, the thing is, all of us really out here believing that we ain't nobody because we ain't got no job, we ain't got no money. You know how many people will knock you out if you call them broke? Why would you knock a motherfucker out if they call you broke? Like, you could stop yourself from being broke. You gotta spend the fucking money anyway, so how you gonna beat him up after he called you broke and then go spend your last $1,200 on the mortgage or the rent or something, and then you really broke? So what, you gonna knock him out again after you already knocked him out? Nigga, now I'm really broke. I mean, you got your crib though. I'm just saying. I'm just really saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying though. People out here, man, they out here beating up people for their little secret desires and shit. Mentally too. Weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you was raised on a little generic cereal where you had to add a little bit of sugar in that motherfucker. Sometimes you might have to add a little bit of more in there. So yes, 90s babies, we didn't grow up with Frosted Flakes. We grew up with the flakes that was frosted. We didn't grow up with Captain Crunch. We grew up with motherfucking his cousin, goddamn Submarine Crunch, whatever that nigga name was. You ain't had no Dr. Pepper, but you had some goddamn Dr. Black Pepper, right? Not Black Pepper, but Black Dr. Ketchup, whatever, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I wanna this good for y'all mind too. This is a good mind exercise, nigga. I used to wear Shacks, nigga. What? I got some shoes over there right now. Them bitches softer than goddamn tissue. I got them from Shein. I could ball these bitches up like a piece of paper, and these some damn paper shoes. I can ball these bitches up and still put them on, and they'll look. They won't have no wrinkles in them, G. Straight up, bro. I could beat my shoes up right now, and they still like, bro, it is what it is, bro. Say with the polar bear on with the polar bear on the box, G. Polar bear a little skinny, he a little anorexic. But at least he on the box. He don't even want to be on it. He on the box mad as hell. Nigga, flakes frosted, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Got 2 pair of shoes. Boy, I got some big ass Nikes over here, boy. What dude say? My brand new. Like, nigga, I got some big ass, I got some Nike kicks over here, boy. It's cool, y'all. Like, it is what it is. If you see this homeless, you would have swore I was a mechanic or some shit at somewhere. Nigga, I don't even know how to fix cars, nigga. I got oil, I got Febreze, I got antifreeze oil stains and shit on my shit, nigga. I ain't working on no cars, nigga. You feel me, bro? I got a pair of shoes that's inflatable right here, G. I got some Walmart shoes right here, G. Look at these, bro. I got some of these, folk. Best shoe in my collection, folk. The coffee cream, whipped cream specials. I'm gonna wear these bitches too. Yep. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Look at this nigga shoes, nigga walking around with some toffees. Nigga, yeah. In my fit, I can fit them though, nigga. Whole time, nigga probably got on some toffees too, or got some at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on my soul. And some of the bakes be good, y'all. This good for y'all mind too. This is a good part to help y'all mentally. It's all right. Let's be 100. Some of the jokes be good, y'all. That shit be good. Don't be y'all gotta stop getting mad at motherfuckers when they be making them good jokes and shit. Yeah, man. I used to get mad as hell. Nigga talking about you look like Eddie Curry. In my mind, I'm cursing the nigga out. Nigga, fuck that nigga on my. But in my head, I'm like, this nigga was funny as hell. I really do though. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good for your mind though. Los said he went to battle rap because he wanted to have an ego death. It sounds kind of crazy, but I understand what he was saying. Because you know, in battle rap, all they do is study you and they talk about you. That's it for fucking how long? 3 rounds, or maybe sometimes it'll be 1 round. It might be on beat, might be off beat. And it's like he went to that so he could lose his ego. And that's how a lot of y'all got it. A lot of y'all need to go do that too. Saucony's. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that Saucony's is expensive as hell now. I'm like, how? Because if you wore them bitches back then, you guaranteed finna be barbecued from the moment that the grill get turned on, and even when the grill turned off. You might, I ain't gonna lie, one of the worst jokes is the continuation jokes. The jokes that just keep going to the point where every time you see that person, you just know that joke is still going, and you might be able to add a little bit on to it. That's the type of person I am. That's why I don't be wanting people to talk about me, because I had a whole chat. We'll be continuing this joke every time I see y'all, and like people in the live wouldn't understand because I'll just keep adding into it. That's why I be wanting people to leave me alone, man. Because I'll be looking like, man, don't come bothering me. And I know I'm cool. Don't come bothering me. This is a good mental part right here. On my grandfather's New Balances, you was getting flamed. You remember New Balances had they wave? You was cool, because Fila had they wave too. You was decent. Even K-Swiss had they wave. You was decent. But back then, bro, if you was to wear New Balances the way that this generation wears them now, I guarantee you, bro, y'all all would be out here crying, bro. Because a motherfucker was look at you like a borderline crackhead if you wore them bitches. Like, y'all be wearing them bitches. I don't care how they look. It wasn't the shoe you wanted to wear, I ain't gonna lie. Certain shoes you ain't want to get caught in, man. Worry about my shoes. Yeah. Yeah. On my soul, I learned one thing, man, because I messed up a few of my chances to be there for my kids, thinking because I ain't had the money and shit. Then I started to learn. I'm like, shit, they don't really need no money. I mean, you need money for clothing and food and, you know, bills and et cetera, but that's it. They really need your time and your guidance mentally, physically. They need your guidance in all 4 areas, emotionally and spiritually. So it's like, I ain't got to pay for that. I could do that for free. So ever since I learned that, I definitely been eager to get back in my kids' life for that reason only, because I know they going through shit that I could probably give them some advice on, or I could see a pattern of theirs that I seen in myself that I corrected. You know what I'm saying? I could help them without the money, y'all. It ain't about the money. Exactly, bro. It is. Especially when you fear God, though. You know what I'm saying? Continuation of the same joke was mentally destroying me. Yeah, it got fed up, but I still didn't have my first fight until their mind became so corrupted they hit me first. Yeah, I got snaked out, man, when I was playing a dude in basketball. Nigga snaked me, punched me in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? He was mad as hell. I got beat up before. I know motherfuckers probably gonna go viral off saying that part right there. They gonna clip that one part. Look at this nigga talking about he got beat up. At the end of the day, bro, like, I love my losses and my failures that I went through in my life, bro. That shit made me. And you can't take this in college or learn this in high school or grammar school. That's crazy, y'all. You gotta just go through your life. That's why you just gotta go through the journey, bro. It's the journey. Mm-hmm. On my soul, bro. God bless you, man. I pray that, I've been patient waiting for my kids to be able to, get back to my life so I could really help them mentally, bro. Cause man, this one, man, we doing my daughter, my youngest. Oh my God, bro. She gonna be, and I'm not talking about like industry wise star. I'm just saying like as a having a father like me, she's gonna be an amazing child. That's all I'm gonna say. Very, very, very amazing. Oh, for sure, man. I'm happy you here, bro. I'm happy all y'all here. I want to give a dedication to y'all right here. I don't normally get a lot of feedback in my lives. I haven't been on here doing a live lately, so shout out to y'all that got common sense. And I also want to give a big shout out to the people that's weird as hell watching me right now. You know what I'm saying? That's just watching me, listening to me. That's not common at all. Weird as hell, thinking that, like I always say, thinking that I don't see that you here when I know that you're here because the people that's in the chat, they are consistently talking. So, 1+1 is 2, right? So why would I not address y'all? I appreciate y'all for watching too, even though you might be too scared or you might be envying me too much to talk or you might be working for somebody to watch me because there's people out here that's watching me that work for somebody, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them weirdos, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all got me finna go ahead and go crazy. Now shout out to them weirdos, y'all. Because a lot of people, they be out there going to church. They be really wanting them preachers that be selling dope and buying prostitutes to breathe heavy and sweat so they can feel like they got the word. So I'm going to go ahead and say shout out to the weirdos, y'all. Shout out. Shout out to the weirdos in the chat that's sitting there thinking that I don't see him. They thinking that I don't see him in the chat. They thinking that I used to always wonder why preachers always like why do all of them do that? Like nigga, you got bronchitis, my nigga? Like what's wrong with this damn preacher, man? Is that every service here just and I look like, bro, this nigga finna turn to a dog. Why this nigga sweating so hard? Maybe he should take off a few layers off the suit. How you finna preach? You know you finna get hot, then you start sweating, and you let me wipe my face off. Nigga, you should put a t-shirt on, my nigga. Like, what the fuck? What y'all ass? Then I used to look at a lot of them demonic little women in the church. They used to get the Holy Ghost. I used to be like, bro, you gotta be kidding me, bro. You ain't never really, ma'am. I just seen you outside smoking a cigarette. Like, come on now, what you doing in here? You good? Is this lady good? She jumping and dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what we went through over the past 3 to 4 days. On my soul, shout out to the trial and error in life, right? Shout out to the trial and error in life that you go through and you understand, like, I'm gonna be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be bigger than that. Yeah, she gonna be live for sure. You know what I'm saying? Please chime in, cause she finna go in, and I'm finna end up getting off here soon. Not right now, but like maybe in another 10 minutes or something, I'm gonna get off here. But please, y'all, go subscribe to my wifey channel if you ain't already did. She finna go in, and you can hear me just in woman form. You know what I'm saying? Don't be looking at her too strong. Cause I remember y'all names and y'all already know how I am. No, I'm just playing. Look at them. Damn, man, I thought this nigga was cool. The whole video nice, switching up. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. Small percentage of quiet views. They are looking for help. You said there is a small percentage of viewers that are looking for help and advice to be healthy and live better. Shout out. Yeah, man, we breaking generational curses for the rest of my live streams, my videos. We not doing nothing negative. We talking positive to each other. We not acting like we got it all. You know what I'm saying? We not being weird as hell. You know what I'm saying? We not in this motherfucker creepy as hell trying to have a secret money agenda. Like, yeah, shit, let me make sure I hit that goal. Ask motherfuckers for the Cash App request 5 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't none of that over here. We normal people, normal as hell. Motherfuckers fart. Motherfucker do the regular normal shit like y'all. We normal as hell. My coffee cold as hell. You know you thirsty as hell when you keep drinking from the same cup that you know it ain't shit in. Anytime you can move your shit like this. And this is, stay to my teaching. This is a good mind exercise, y'all. So if y'all see me engaging with the YouTube community in the chat, this is good for your mind. Use your mind. Don't let your mind use you. Because a lot of y'all getting beat the fuck up with y'all mind. Yeah, bro walking to the corner store right now. He probably looking at all the motherfuckers around him. Minds beat the fuck up. I ain't talking about no clothes. Look at y'all. Yeah, I'm fresh as hell though. My mind ain't beat up. Nigga, a lot of y'all fresh as hell out there. Mind beat up though. Mind dirty as hell. You know what I'm saying? On my mama, that's how them YouTubers begin you. They wait till you get to the end. You get all cool with them as soon as you get to the end. Yeah, man, but I'm going to put the Cash App right here, man. I just, you know, I really don't like y'all. I really just want y'all to get out my chat. Like, they be just, the hidden agenda shit is crazy in people today. Because, like, put it as the title of your video. Put the title as your video deceiving y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly how it is, bro. Straight up. Let me pick the beard out. Straight up, G. And now y'all got me talking about YouTubers. I don't know. I can't really watch no more YouTubers, bro, because you really don't know if they really real or not, bro. These is some motherfucking walking demonic AI motherfucking robotic people out here, bro. You don't know what I'm talking about. If y'all do me a favor, scroll your live stream up real quick and look at 2 to 3 lives and come back and tell me who was the weirdest motherfucker you seen live. I done seen a motherfucker on here, grown ass man, gray beard with a goddamn mask on, talking. I'm like, this nigga talking, Joe. For real, some don't feel comfortable in church or maybe don't have someone to guide them towards a positive and healthy life. Yeah. That's why we here. That's why I'm here. Because I'm going to help you. I'm going to help y'all. God first. Enjoy the journey. We're going to enjoy this journey, y'all. We ain't complaining about how motherfucker stepped on the you know what I'm saying? The gold K-Swiss Reebok Jordans. What if K-Swiss and Jordan had a collab? You know how many people would be confused with fashion? Man, I ain't finna get him, but I'm finna get him. Just like how dudes be like, man, I ain't finna get no pink lighter, but turn around and wear a pink shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing. God bless you, 3D, for real, bro. God bless you, 3D, bro. You know I rocks with you, dog. God bless my boy, Mr. Carter, bro. In there buying them chips and shit. Shout out to y'all, man, for really being here, bro. I ain't trying to be better than nobody, y'all. I'm just being a normal person because it ain't a lot of normal shit going on today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. Always try to go through their videos and watch and look at the most recent videos and shorts to see how they really get down this app. The people I follow are normal. Exactly. Yeah. That's why I only watch normal shit. Like I don't even let my shorts is filled with just normal shit. Like I watch video game shorts, you know, basketball clips, worldly clips, news clip. Like I watch like a range of different things. But yeah, man, I guarantee you if you flick your screen up after being in my live, you know what I'm saying? Uh it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. You scroll up, I bet you the person under me, they either selling some shit, saying some weird shit, doing some weird shit, or just weird as fuck, or just ducked off, or just telling you what you supposed to do, but ain't giving you no real advice, or just making money. They don't even give a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even saying nothing at all. But now I'm gonna get off here. I've been on here way longer than I was trying to be, y'all. I miss my family, even though they like 3 steps away from me. Uh, yeah, they ended their stream because they already know. They like, man, here go King Lou TV finna expose us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, finna expose us. I do, bro. I learned myself, which is true. Like I look, did my live just stop? Why they just do my live like that? Oh, I'm probably pushing too much positivity. But anyway, I love this opportunity because I get to just really show y'all who I am. So that's really what I do every live stream. I don't really put titles and shit down to make y'all really feel like, oh, this all I'm on here for, to make this video and talk about this. That's it. No, I'm really just giving y'all a topic and y'all just chop it up with me. I'm gonna chop it up with y'all. That's it. I'm not trying to make y'all follow me and make a fucking label of a gang. Yeah, man, shout out to King Lou TV, Noti Gang. Like, we ain't finna do all that. I don't want nobody following me, bro. I want y'all to be leaders like me. I'm a leader. We got to lead. So I feel why I talk about the problem without showing how to fix the problem. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to break the generational curses, y'all. And for this live today, we helping with mental. This was a live strictly for mental awareness to help y'all negative people, y'all depressed people, y'all miserable people, y'all people out there that don't know how to be regular people because you too caught up in trying to chase something that's you will never catch. I'm sorry. It's not. You wanna know why? Because you're trying to get to the destination when it's the journey. So y'all want to be first, but it's not a race. This is a marathon. So you just got to keep running, keep going. Don't turn around and look at that because that's supposed to be right there. Don't look over there at that. That's supposed to be right there. I'm going to always cook because when I cook, I make sure I don't burn nothing. So if you get some, you might not just like the seasoning of it. So if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. Maybe you just need to get you a pair of pants or, you know what I'm saying, a shirt or something. You know what I'm saying? If that fit, then that's a whole different thing, right? Because if the shirt fit, wear it there. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, I'm talking fast as hell. A lot of shit don't make sense. A lot of shit do make sense. At the end of the day, I'm regular. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm really hungry as hell. I'm finna get off here. I've been on here long as hell. I fucks with y'all. I know y'all probably like this nigga weird as hell. At the end of the day, I'm weird as hell. All right, y'all. I'm gone, man. It was nice chopping it up with y'all. Like this stream. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Appreciate it. Shout out 3D, man. Shout out. Let me give my shout outs. Yeah, man. I'm explaining that shit. Sinuses all fucked up. Got me looking all beat up, but it's cool, man. My allergies be gone soon. Shout out to 3D, my dog. Shout out to Mr. Carter, my dog. Shout out to Demi, my dog. I mean, my sis. I always call Demi a dude. I'll be tweaking. And shout out to my wife, man. You know, she the reason. Y'all wouldn't even believe. My wife is the only reason why I'm on here, bro. She would have never told me to get on this shit. I wouldn't even be on here talking to y'all right now. God bless y'all. Y'all gonna have a great day. Y'all gonna have a great day. I'm gonna manifest that for y'all. When I see y'all again, I want to know how good y'all day went because I know I'm finna have one. God bless y'all. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to check in to my wifey channel. She is finna go live soon in another few hours Eastern or in Chicago time. It's 11 a.m. in 2 hours at 1:30, I think she said. Yeah, I appreciate y'all for coming through. God bless y'all. Shout out to everybody that's watching me, man. Whether you just good or bad reason, God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm already knowing, bro. God bless you too, bro. Man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all support and existence in my chat, communicating with me, make me want to stay on here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But I don't know. I might pop on here later. I guarantee gonna get back tomorrow at it. So I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Be careful out there, Mr. Carter. You already know the woo-wops be woo-wopping. You feel me? They be over-whooping, man. You know what I'm saying? And if you still want to kind of like stay engaged, just get on Wifey channel. She gonna go live. I'm gonna be moderating in there, so it's like we damn near still gonna be talking then. On my soul, they probably in that bitch trying to tear that link down. My mama. Hey, God bless y'all though, man. I'll see y'all later, man. Hey, love y'all. Shout out to the brothers and sisters. Shout out to my wife. Hey, man. Hey, oh. Last thing for the mind. If you don't find yourself within, you're going to find yourself without. So let's stay control. Let's keep control of our minds, y'all. Control ourselves from the negative reactions that we might experience through today or through the rest of our life. And let's just live right, y'all. Stay positive, man. God bless. Keep God first. Y'all know that. Wake them folks up.